You are all watching all comics. You go to a comedy show and you're like, God damn, that's got to be the best job in the world. How can you be unhappy? You get to travel the world and go to exotic places and tell jokes for money. And you're right. I've been jet-setting all over the country. I've been going to exotic ports of call, like Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah. I've been going to Syracuse, New York in the dead of winter. I've been flying around getting some of that first-class love on Southwest Airlines. And you're saying, Ben, how's that possible? Southwest barely even has coach. Well, I'll tell you all how. I've been logging in early. I'm getting some of that B-boarding group love. Which is almost A, which is kind of a first class. I think we all know B stands for baller, am I right? Yeah, that's what B-boarding group is. Southwest is gonna be the first airline in the world that just skips the bullshit and just starts printing off boarding passes at the gate and just chucking them down the jetway. You want your seat? Fight for it! Fight the man next to you for the seat you want. You're a gladiator of the sky! Yes, it's like a rock concert. Huh? Rush on, kiddo! I love it. You know why I fly them? Is because there's no, it feels like we're all being nickel and dimed to death. Like, everywhere you go. Like, Frontier Airlines is the worst fucking airline on the planet. It's a shame that it somehow represents this area. Worst fucking airline in the world. Although I will say this, Spirit could be just a notch. Spirit Airlines is the Nigerian email scam of airlines. Every time I check in for a flight, I'm waiting for the gate attendant to be like, before you go, sir, I have this carry-on luggage. Now, my cousin, he's a Saudi prince. They're basically charging you for everything now. Like, charge you to put shit in overhead bins now. If you don't pay for an aisle or a window seat, some airlines, you just get stuck with a middle seat fare. Pretty soon, it's gonna eventually be like 10 years from now traveling, you're gonna just get to your seat, you're gonna get into that middle seat, you're gonna sit down, and you will have been nickel and dime to death. You would have been at every point, you would have been offered to buy something, and you're just gonna be miserable. I just wanna go where I'm going. And you sit down and you put your arms on the armrest and you're like, I just wanna fall asleep. And as soon as you set your arms down, here comes a flight attendant right up beside you and be like, oh, look at, you setting your arms down on those armrests? Looks like we got ourselves a high roller on the flight tonight, huh? Did you pay for those? Oh, you didn't know you had to, huh? Well, forklift them up, motherfucker! Get your arms in the air all the way across the country. Partway through the flight, the pilot comes on over the intercom. You've got your arms up, you're sweating. And then the pilot comes on and he's like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain in the cockpit speaking. Yeah, we've reached our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn off the seatbelt sign. Feel free to move about the cabin. I would just say, make sure that whenever you're seated, you keep your seatbelt on just in case we hit some rough air. And just enjoy the flight. In the meantime, I'd like to start what I like to call the Spirit Airlines Pilot Power Hour. Here's what's gonna happen, folks. I'm gonna turn off all the engines on the aircraft and I'm gonna let this here plane float back to Earth. You're all gonna take out those credit cards and you're gonna start swiping them in the CPAC swiper in front of you until I feel like I've generated enough revenue to warrant turning these here engines back on. Now let's get those wrists a-clicking-a-clacking across that seat. Paint the fence, paint it. Holy fucking shit! Holy shit! Is someone in 32B using a Discover card? What do you think this is, a Build-A-Bear warehouse? Visa, MasterCard. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my God, I think I hear an engine coming back. No, that's just a flock of seagulls. We're much closer than I thought we were right now. By the way, who wants to land with landing gear today? I do. Pilot would like to. Maybe we could give an extra swipe or two for the... Bullshit. I'd like to. I'm the pilot. I'd like to.